Exercise care and skill.
Exercise care and skill. Okay, so exercise care and skill basically means that one, we need to have the proper education and skill set to be able to do the job, right? So basically, so we need to be licensed in the area that we are practicing. So if you're a residential real estate agent and somebody asks you to practice in commercial, you cannot do that. So you have to have the licensing and proper education and skill set to do the job. So you have to have the education and experience, so expertise in the area you're practicing in. Plus, you need to take proper care of the client that you're helping. So, for example, so making sure you're doing proper due diligence, you're reviewing the documents, you're filling the forms out correctly, you're asking them proper questions, all of that, right? So that's what exercise care and skill means, that you need to have proper education, expertise, which includes experience, as well as you have to pay attention to the job that you're doing so that you're able to help the person you're trying to help. So exercise care and skill is a general obligation. It applies to both clients and customers. So act honestly and exercise care and skill are two general obligations that apply to both clients and customers. So if you're going to, let's say you're representing the seller, so seller is your client, and a buyer comes off of the street and says, hey, you know what, I want to write an offer on this property. They call you, they look at the property and then say, we want to write an offer on this property. So in that case, even though you're representing the seller and the buyer is your customer, you still have to make sure you are doing right by the buyer, right? So you cannot lie to them. You have to make sure that you're filling the forms out properly, you're giving them all the information, and you're following all the steps that need to be followed in order to facilitate that transaction for them. So that's what exercise care and skill is. So you have to have education and expertise, including experience. So let's say you're a brand new agent in commercial and you don't have experience in that area. Somebody comes to you and say, hey, I want to buy this apartment building. So you have two options. One, you can either refer that deal to somebody else, or second, you can work under the supervision of somebody who has that expertise, which would be for example, your broker, right? Or another experienced agent in the brokerage.